Hey guys, we are live. Hey, Maureen Doss, virtual workhorse here. We're going live today. I just got off a call and I wanted to go live because I'm like, this is what I do, right? Behind the scenes. We're talking behind the scenes today. And so my call was for a colleague of mine who has a client. What I wanted to talk about was just some things that are going on with his client. And he wanted to know what kind of solutions I had. First off, he wanted to know about my CRM, the Workhorse Hub, which all of you know is my white label system for Go High Level. I started showing him a demo through that. And then he started talking about his client. And some things that we touched a base on were his need for sales funnels. Okay, got that covered, right? We went through some funnels that we've built. And um, then he said he didn't know if he could pull them away from Salesforce. Of course, Salesforce doesn't have everything they need. Talked about Salesforce being too big for them, which is what I hear a lot of. How I said my analogy that I like to use about people putting their customers into um, into their CRM, and then they don't know how to use it, or it's not efficient. They get overwhelmed. And so their customers just sit there twiddling their thumbs inside their CRM. Yeah. So anyway, he said, I don't know if I can pull them away from Salesforce. Can you, if we do sales funnels inside Workhorse Hub, can we integrate it? And so we talked about that. And we talked about the email automations, the automatic follow up that would come from the sales funnels and things like that. And we talked about email campaigns and things like that. And so he said he was really focusing on 20 to 30 clients that they had and didn't want to talk about lead generation because they weren't really nurturing the clients that they had. And so I said, "What's going on?" And he said that the team was talking about how they were unable to respond to their customers' emails and answer their phone calls. And I said, you've got to get that taken care of. Yeah, we can't focus on lead generation when they're not taking care of those customers. So we've got to get that taken care of. And so, I offered a bunch of solutions. I said, we've got a couple of different ways we can look at it. And he said, well, what about your team handling in it? And I said, yeah, sure. My team of virtual assistants can come on and do inbox management, and can answer your phone calls. But we've also got a couple of solutions inside Workhorse Hub. We've got missed call text back where we can text them back. If they miss their call and say, "Hey, we missed a call from you. How can we help you?" That's a simple solution. One simple touch to those customers, just saying, "Hey, we acknowledge you. We acknowledge you called. How can we help you?" That's amazing. An automated email back saying, "Hey, we got your email. We're going to get back to you." But we've still got to get them to respond to those emails. So, thinking on that, what we're going to do with that. Do they need to have a new inbox? Do we need to offer them email inbox management? That may be what we need to do for them, and that's fine too. But something like that really takes like an evaluation of what's going on, digging into their business a little bit more. Um, I don't know how many salespeople they have. I don't know how many uh, emails they have coming in and things like that. So we would have to take a look at that. But yeah, I wanted to come on quickly and just talk about that. I'm just going to share my screen here and show you a little bit about what I showed him. And so let's see here. Just show screen 2 here. We talked about, some of the email marketing campaigns that we can do. And, I told him, I said, once we have, a sales funnel set up, that's set up, right? And so that's kind of, we can make it evergreen. We can just go in there and make changes as needed. We can set up several different campaigns, several different funnels that are going. And so, yeah, um, so we went through some different funnels I showed him. As you know, we've looked at my webinar funnel before, and so we went through this. I showed him another funnel that's about 10 pages long, and talked about the different automated emails that go out with the different funnels, and you know, so yeah, so I gave him a couple of different solutions. He's going to talk to his client, and we're going to get back together and see what we can do for them. But first thing is client relations. I don't know if they have anything set up in their Salesforce to take care of, um, their existing clients as far as automations, but getting some automated emails set up at least to let those clients know that they're being heard and nurtured is important, so that we can take care of those clients. And because right, we all know that it's a lot less money to take care of those clients than go out and find new ones. So they need to take care of them. And so, yeah, I'll keep you updated in the next few weeks or after the new year when we get back with them and hear from them and see where that's going. And so, yeah, hopefully we can help them out and go from there. And so today, in behind the scenes in business, we have had a Zoom call to talk about that. And I have another call for somebody that's wanting a project from us. And we don't always do small projects, but every once in a while we'll do a small project. And so we may be working on a smaller project. And then I have a working session with a friend colleague for a couple of hours this afternoon where we help each other, we keep each other accountable. And so we may be going live together. So watch out for that later. Um, and yeah, that's kind of what we have going on. I'm trying to wrap up a lot of stuff this week so we can take off time next week. And I will see you live later this afternoon.